Welcome back to Why Gaming. Today we're checking out a game called Rooted. Yes, I know, I am a little bit late to the party, but I recently found out about this game and it looks absolutely amazing. It is a solo and multiplayer survival game where we explore an ancient overgrown world full of dangers, salvage, build, craft and hunt. You can try to survive alone or with friends in the post-apocalyptic world. It was all started by a biological disaster, and some areas on the planet are now inhabitable again. So you can go out, find little pockets of nice green areas where you can live safely. It is published and developed by Headlight Studios. At the moment we don't actually have a release date, but more information should hopefully become available soon, as they have just reached their goal on Kickstarter. The Kickstarter ended a few days ago, and they doubled their goal, which is brilliant. They originally asked for 60,000, and they actually got 120,000 from a total of 2,574 backers. I put some money in myself. I didn't go nuts after, obviously, the Dead Matter debacle. I put a lot of money in Dead Matter. Well, I say a lot, I put a fair amount in. So for this, I only put, I think it was 25 or 35, one of those two. But I'm very excited to see where this goes. So this is the trailer that was announced at the Future Games Show, which was actually quite a while ago. I am very late to the party on this one.
The government assures that none of the bacteriological attacks will harm citizens' health. I quote, "There are no risks of any kind. You are safe in your house."
That's a lie. Biggest lie there is. Now, the gameplay, I think, looks beautiful. That's one of the things that caught my eye with this game. It reminds me of a sort of Division / Ghost Recon, Wildlands type vibe. I do really like the idea of this.
You can proceed to go to work, school, and shops around your block.
Now, it's primarily, mainly, at the moment, they've just gone over building, crafting, exploring. They've not delved too much into whether there's going to be a massive story or not. But there is quite a lot of combat against other humans, which is quite cool. A lot of survival games is like the zombies or mutants or something, but no, there's a lot of humans that we will be going up against. Why we're going up against them, don't know. None of that has really been revealed. So hopefully, within the next coming months, we'll get to learn a little bit more about it and a little bit about the story as well. I love the tech that's involved too. I think that looks really smart. Hopefully that's something that we'll be able to employ and level up and work on ourselves.
Security robots. They are here to protect you.
Love it. Absolutely love it so far. So we do know that one of our main goals is going to be improving living conditions and actually creating a home, rather than just somewhere that you bunk down, eat some food. We're going to have to try and create a self-sustaining environment where we can thrive and live comfortably without the threat of attack, which I like that. That's always good, you know, having a little bit of relax and murder at the same time. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, we'll launch with solo and co-op, which, brilliant. I know a lot of people would like that. And you can actually create your bases with your friends as well, which is quite cool. You also don't have to settle in a camp in the woods. You can go out into an actual city or a town and build yourself something inside either one of the bigger buildings, so an office block, or even just a tiny little house. It doesn't have to be some ramshackle cabin in the woods where you brew your moonshine and do weird shit, which, that's always a good sign, you know. You can actually build somewhere nice and pretty and not be a strange naked man in the woods. Salvaging is also going to be a key gameplay component, and that is something that we'll be able to do from the get-go. But the way salvaging will work is if you find a better quality item and deconstruct it, you will get better quality pieces from it. You've also got the chance to learn how to assemble new items, so you'll be able to, I'm assuming this is how we're actually going to get our blueprints, as it were, and start to build better and bigger pieces. So the cooking utensils, crafting benches, weapons, all of that kind of stuff. So it does seem like it's going to be something that we're actually going to go find and dismantle, sort of break it apart to figure out how it works, and then put it together and improve on it, which is quite cool. It's not just going to be a case of, oh, this is in your inventory, you just need to find 6 stones, 4 bits of metal, and there you go, you've built yourself this. You're actually going to have to figure out how to build it. You're going to have to learn rather than just having it there. As for the enemies in the game, not much is known about those yet. All that is known is that you can get shot, which, oh well, that's what it is. But you are not alone. There are animals out there that can be helpful and dangerous. You'll also meet other humans who will try and make their life better by killing you. Some enemies may be stronger than you think, made of steel or made of flesh, so choose your opponents wisely. Rooted is also a living world. From the forests down to the cities, there is something going on everywhere in the world that evolves with the actions that you take. You can gain access to new areas, new items, and new crafting options and components over time. Major events that will have an impact on the world and bring new challenges to you and the team. So you always have to be prepared for what is going on around you. Which is brilliant. An evolving environment is always great because you could go somewhere at the start of the game and not much be going on, but go there a few days in game time later and something completely different is there, or something's changed completely, which is always fun. That makes it a lot more replayable, and you're going to have old areas that you can go to later down the line where, granted, they may look the same, but the actual gameplay around the area could be completely different. So that can add hours and hours upon gameplay and make every little bit of a playthrough feel a little bit fresher, which in a survival game I think is vital. A lot of survival games can tend to go for that boring grind where, you know, get food, get water, build, get food, get water, build a little bit more, get food, get water, build a little bit more. And it's always the same, but the only difference is you just have to expand your search radius, which, you know, you've been to those areas already to find rare resources and what have you, so it can tend to get a little bit boring. Hopefully, though, Rooted is not a game that does that, but we shall see. There is a lot to learn about this game. I will be doing a few more videos on it as and when we get new information, but as I said, the Kickstarter has done really, really well, which is brilliant. I will post the links to all the stuff in the description down below, so if you do want to check anything out on Rooted, then you can have a little bit of a fondle down below. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and if you do want to support us a little bit further, then check out the members. For now though, I've been Wired, you've been awesome, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.